Well, this Tuesday is Veterans Day, and there are going to be several ways to honor and celebrate our veterans on this Tuesday. We've got a list of them right here. It includes a film festival taking place in multiple cities. It's hosted by the Minnesota Military and Veterans Museum. There will be screenings in Little Falls, Stillwater, and Mankato. According to organizers, the 4 films will highlight the stories, the courage, and the legacy of those who have served. Each showing is about 26 minutes. Events are totally free to attend. Mankato's event goes along with the official state of Minnesota Veterans Day celebration. That one's going to be at the Mankato National Guard Armory. There's a free community breakfast. It starts at 8:30 a.m. We have a really exciting update on a story we brought you 1 year ago last week about veterans, field medics who dreamed of becoming medical doctors. Let's take a look back.
That air medical evacuation mission, which is something I chose with a lot of intention, to be able to bring service members who have put their lives on the line back home, or to be able to help get them back to the fight, as most of them want to be able to do.
She fell in love with medicine, but with deployments, becoming a doctor seemed impossible.
It was just taking a very long time to feel like I had proven myself a worthy medical school candidate.
Turns out she is a worthy candidate, and so is Taylor. They are part of a new program at the University of Minnesota's medical school that grants medics who meet the MCAT and GPA requirements automatic entrance in med school. The program was started by the family of a World War II vet, William Lewis Anderson, who was killed in action but had dreamed of becoming a doctor. Taylor was at school when she got the news.
It was really exciting. I personally never thought that I would have the opportunity to go to medical school.
We're paving the way for other people.
Okay, well, Taylor is going to start medical school next year, but Sarah and Isaac are joining us today. Y'all are in the trenches now, right?
You know it, yes.
It's on. We actually have a photo I want to show people of y'all in your coats, your white coats right there. Explain to people who might not know the importance of that ceremony and what it meant to you.
Please, go ahead. So it was just the culmination of years of hard work, being able to experience something that really haven't been able to experience with very many people. So having your families there, it was really, really great.
This is such a unique program. I mean, it had to be so powerful that you are going into this next chapter of your life. And I want y'all to know, I talked to the head of the med school last year about this program, and she said to me, Susan-Elizabeth, the reason we are doing this is because I believe these people will make excellent doctors. And just to think that you're able to leverage the time in the field into this type of medicine. I mean, what do you think you're bringing to it? What's the uniqueness here?
Well, it seems that we've each had some exposure to somewhat unpredictable environments.
Yeah.
And also in interprofessional sorts of environments as well, where we've worked with people from often all over the world, or at least all over the country, from different specialties, and needing to overcome new problems, new challenges, often with limited resources. And so hopefully that experience will serve us well. Similarly, working with people from various specialties, and the university has done a phenomenal job already giving us some of that exposure and helping us see how we can bring some of those skills into this clinical environment.
And I know you guys have certainly earned this. I mean, to be clear, you had to make the grades, you had to do you had to do all that. But what's unique about this program is that they really seem to value that time, and that it does carry over into medicine and into an office setting, a hospital. And you worked, explain, Isaac, what you were doing in the military.
So I was a Special Forces medic prior to this, and the reason I wasn't on the initial interview is because I was still on active duty at the time. So I was still stationed in North Carolina. So I've had experiences working overseas with people speaking different languages, very, very different cultures. And that was very exciting. It wasn't, just all guns and fun. There was a lot of medicine that was involved with it. So it was very exciting. Some of it was a little bit boring sometimes, but it was mostly a lot of fun. I enjoyed my job.
Well, I know you're going to enjoy your new job too. What are you guys thinking? I know we're early, but what areas, specialties are you thinking about?
I've newly become really excited about the prospect of rural medicine.
Oh.
in part, I've recognized there's a lot of transferability from global medicine and outreach to that rural medicine environment where similarly they have underserved populations that often have those limited resources, and where you really need to think creatively to help people focus on what their top priority is, some triage medicine in a sense, when people have had limited access to preventative health care.
Which you're used to too.
Yes.
And then what are you thinking, Isaac?
Being a doctor, but specifically trying to give back to the community. There's a longitudinal clinical pathway through the university that allows me to work with the VA. So I think once I start that path, I'll get more focused on exactly what I want to be when I grow up.
So maybe veterans medicine too.
Yeah, some branch of that is probably where I'll end up.
Wonderful. Thank you both for your service then and what's ahead. I agree. You will make excellent doctors. Thank you.
Thank you.